Good morning and welcome, everyone. I'm Kim Ogle, External Affairs Representative for Toyota Alabama. We have a very exciting announcement to make today, but first, I want to thank each of you for being with us this morning. We truly appreciate it. Now, I would like to introduce the President of Toyota Alabama, David Fernandez. David is a 19-year Toyota veteran with previous leadership roles at Toyota West Virginia and Toyota Kentucky. He joined the Alabama team in January 2016, becoming the plant's second American president earlier this year. Please welcome David.
As Kim said, we're grateful for continued support of our government leaders, community partners. As you all know, it really does take a village to have a day like today, so we appreciate you. For the past 16 years, Toyota has been committed to investing in our plant here for leading manufacturing on a global scale. In fact, since the start of production in 2003, Toyota Alabama has expanded 4 times, making it one of Toyota's largest plants. And our plant here has a really unique attribute. We're the only plant globally that produces 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, and 8-cylinder engines under one roof. But I'm most proud of our 1,400 team members here at this plant. They're building more than 700,000 engines a year. And I just love saying that's 3,000 engines a day. It's pretty incredible. In addition to our government and community leaders, I would also like to thank and recognize our team members, and we have a few of them back here today, so please give them a round of applause. These folks represent all of our team members that are currently out there building engines, and they're really our driving workforce here at this plant. Their commitment to building the best engines in the world is a key reason why we've continued to grow and expand. In fact, last year, more than 2 million Toyota vehicles were made in North America. And I'm proud to say that 1/3 of those engines and those vehicles are produced right here at this Huntsville plant. More than 5 million engines have rolled off our assembly plant here at our Alabama plant. But you know what's really exciting is that this is really just the beginning. Today, I'm proud to announce Toyota is investing $106 million in our Huntsville plant. Is that this takes us into the future of advanced manufacturing of engines. It marks Toyota's 6th major investment in the plant since groundbreaking in 2001, bringing the total investment to this plant at $970 million. The investment will provide a complete replacement of our current 4-cylinder engine line, the new Toyota Global Architect, what we call TNGA. TNGA is a new approach to the way Toyota designs, engineers, and produces vehicles. This new generation of engine production will increase our power performance, efficiency, and fuel economy. But basically, it just means the vehicles will be more fun to drive. It also creates a more flexible production environment, which will position this plant to compete globally for new projects, build ever better engines for our customers now, and enable us to respond quicker to market demands down the road. The new project is part of Toyota Motor North America's announcement to invest a total of $373.8 million to advance manufacturing in North America. And not only here, part of that is at Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, and Missouri, further fulfilling our Toyota commitment to invest $10 billion in U.S. facilities over the next 5 years. Further, this level of local investment speaks directly to the quality of our people, our products, as well as our partnership that we've built over the many years with the community across the state of Alabama. Again, we'd like to give our sincere thank you to Governor Ivey for being here and her staff, Secretary Canfield, and the Alabama Department of Commerce, Mayor Battle in the city of Huntsville, Mayor Finley in the city of Madison, Chairman Dale Strong, and the Madison County Commission, and state legislatures that are here with us today. And a special thank you to Chip Cherry and the Huntsville-Madison Chamber for your continued support of our plant. So, of course, we look forward to a bright future Together, we continue to make Alabama a great place to live and work. We appreciate you celebrating this great milestone with us.
Thank you so much. Wow. I just appreciate y'all inviting me to be here. This is what an honor to be a part of Toyota's 6th investment in this plant. This is not only an exciting day for Toyota Motor in Huntsville and Madison areas, but Lord have mercy, it's exciting for the whole state of Alabama. Continued economic development here at this plant is due to lots of folks. Certainly, Toyota Alabama President David Fernandez. We also have a lot of thanks to give to our local leaders that are here today. The Huntsville-Madison Chamber of Commerce. Show me a strong chamber and I'll show you a successful business community. Secretary of Commerce Greg Canfield. Congressman Mo Brooks' office is represented here today, and so many, many others have had a part in making this event possible today. Huntsville, Madison County, and the surrounding areas are filled with people dedicated to innovation, hard work, and progress. And today, we highlight that innovation as Toyota commits to continuing investing in our state and our people because of our positive business climate and of the innovation of our skilled workforce. To innovate is to bring about something new. To innovate is to improve upon something. And to innovate is to resolve to make a difference in the whole of society. Huntsville, the home of the Saturn V rocket, and this city is the titan of innovation, has tackled challenges in science, medicine, technology, transportation, and modernization of the military, just to name a few. Because of you, the city of Huntsville, and the ingenuity of our people, a man has walked on the moon. Friends, the history of our state highlights innovation and progress, and much of our history and our future run right through this area in the Tennessee Valley. But bright as our history is, the future is also as promising as we have the Saturn V rocket poised as part of the space launch system to safely send a man to Saturn and return safely. And just as today, as we celebrate Toyota innovation here in Huntsville, we must also recognize the innovation of Redstone Arsenal. We must continue to do all we can to help Redstone achieve its mission of being the testing, development, and the doctrine center of the United States Army Missile Program. With all that's going on in our world, y'all, Redstone Arsenal is more important today than ever before. And I'm honored to have been able to provide work closely with Redstone and the military in the past to protect and grow the Arsenal's mission. I'm proud to say that I've put my words into action by actively working to protect and support the Redstone Arsenal, and as Lieutenant Governor and now as Governor, I pledge to do even more. Since day one of taking office, I have committed to the people of Alabama to recruit more jobs. I've pledged to bring more employment opportunities for Alabamians today and for future generations, to attract new businesses to our great state, to encourage existing firms to expand. We must continue to support a climate that is favorable for businesses to operate in. Our goal is to attract and grow businesses that want to invest in our great state and then work hard to create jobs. We want to invest in businesses that want to invest in Alabamians. And as governor, I am leading our state to do all that we can to ensure the economic growth and development of our firms every day, make that an everyday norm, not an exception. Now, there is no doubt that we've got a lot of challenges in our great state. But at the same time, when we have good, paying, steady jobs for our men and women, that goes a long way to solving problems. Encouraging new investment in Alabama and cheering on expansion of our existing firms is a central theme of the Ivey administration. Since I became governor, Alabama has experienced tremendous economic growth and development success. Over the last 5 months, we have announced over $2 billion, that's with a B, $2 billion in investments and created over 5,000 new jobs. Last month, our state unemployment rate dropped again and fell to 4.2%. Y'all, that's the largest month-to-month decline in the nation. Now, I'm not saying all this good news is because of me. I'm not even trying to claim credit for any of it. Much of the credit is due to the business leaders, many of you like you here today. But I am glad it's happened on my watch. More Alabamians are employed today in our great state than in any other time in the last 10 years. I want every Alabamian that wants a job to have a job. And today, it is my honor to join all of you in celebrating Toyota Alabama's expansion announcement. David, this $106 million investment is indeed proof of Toyota's confidence in our state and in the men and women who work in this plant to produce these complex engines. To date, Toyota has invested $970 million in this Alabama facility. And that's $970 million to create a state-of-the-art work environment in which Alabama's skilled force can produce some of the finest machinery in the world. That's quite an accomplishment. It's right here in Sweet Home, Alabama. Toyota has also invested millions of dollars in recruiting and training their workers and in paying them a good, honest wage. One of my favorite parts about being governor is to get to participate at events like today. This is special. And Alabama is a great place to live, to work, and to raise a family. And we are quickly becoming a destination for businesses to invest and grow as well. So to Toyota Motors, thank you for your continued investment in our state. Thank you for seeing the potential in Alabama and in the men and women of this plant. Thank you for trusting in the leadership of our state. And be assured that I don't want to see you just survive in Alabama. I want you to thrive. And that's my goal for you and Toyota and all of your employees, that you thrive, because when employers thrive, employees thrive. And when men and women thrive, our state thrives. And Toyota, if you want to make another major announcement in our state, you just let me know, and I'll come again and again and again. It's my honor to be with you today for this great announcement, and I'm proud to be here as your governor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor Ivey.
Thank you. You know, over this past weekend, Huntsville touched the world. We saw the president come in on Friday. We saw the vice president come in yesterday, and he talked about technology and all the things that have happened here in this area that have touched the world. And then you look out here at the two vehicles sitting out here. 1/3 of every Toyota on the roads right now, their engines are coming from Huntsville, Alabama. All this happens because of partnership. And it is a partnership out there. From day one, when Toyota came in, they have been a great community partner. They have given back to this community time and time again. And to the Toyota team members back there, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for what you've done. This partnership goes beyond just, you know, the Toyota coming here and the Toyota membership and the Toyota team going out and making better things in the community, and Toyota team members being part of the volunteer force in this community, and Toyota giving money to different events that happen all throughout the state of Alabama. And that is something very, very special. But the partnership also goes beyond that. The partnership goes to Madison County. The partnership goes to the city of Madison, to the city of Huntsville, to the state of Alabama. Thank you, Governor. Thank you for your great partnership. We have had many, many projects that we're working on. Secretary Canfield is working on many right now. And your partnership has meant that we have been able to come out on the winning side on some of those. And that partnership is something that makes this community so special. So to each of you, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for what you're doing. That $106 million investment that's going to be made right here means $593,000 going back to the school systems that make our schools better, that provide for education for this community. And that $593 million is money that is well spent because it makes our community a better place. So to each of you, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for what you do for this area. You make this area better. You make this state better. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Battle.
Well, thank you and good morning. And what an exciting time. And on behalf of our Madison City Council, congratulations to you, to the entire team here. You know, and I've heard quality and commitment, you know, in so many of these, the first discussions that have happened. You know, quality. It starts with the mothership at Toyota. If you buy a vehicle, you know it has quality. And then the engine that's made that propels that vehicle, most of the time is made right here. And I'll put a face to a name, or three faces in that case, because our family had a Toyota Sequoia for years during the times that those three boys every weekend had a travel event someplace in a city far away from here. One thing I never had to worry about was that vehicle breaking down. The only time anything didn't work was when a non-factory DVD player went out, and I thought I'd have to whoop three boys on a 2-hour drive. What you guys are doing for families throughout the nation and doing this, it's not just, it's neat on the investment for this community, but families each and every day are driving these vehicles and in turn having moments, we called ours the family truckster like most folks, that they will remember for years. I remember also, though, and what makes a difference in this economic engine is your all's commitment. And as Mayor Battle talked about, the investment you guys put in from money, any nonprofit organization that I'm on has a Toyota member on it that's making a difference. And I go back to 2011, one of the toughest times we ever had with tornadoes. You guys sent your people out into the community, I don't even know for how long, not worried about yourself, but going to help others. That's what makes Toyota a great community partner, and I am so proud to be a part of this, and so proud of you guys continuing to invest in this community. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Finley.
It's unbelievable what's occurred. I was fortunate. I've served 21 years as a member of the Madison County Commission. We stood on that hill with Dr. Toyota with a vision of what could occur right here on this site when it was a cotton field. And to see what's occurred today, producing 4, 6, and 8-cylinder engines, more than 3,000 every 24 hours right here with American hands and with Alabama hands touching every one of those 3,000 engines, I commend you. To the governor of the state of Alabama, Greg Canfield, and your team that you've put together, thank you for what's gone on. You look in these last 5 years, more than 15,000 new jobs have been announced in this region. It's not because of any one individual person. It's because of a great team, a great state, and the great country that we live in. To Mayor Battle, to Mayor Finley, I thank you as partners. I also look at our local delegation from the House and Senate of the state of Alabama. Many times their names go unspoken. I thank each of you for what you've done to make this community and our state a better place to live. To Team Toyota, our best days are still ahead. Just a matter of years ago, you did an $80 million expansion and 125 more jobs. This $106 million expansion, I can only envision how many more jobs will be here. We're honored to be a partner, and I'm honored to be here today with you. David, thanks again. It's an honor to serve as your chairman of the Madison County Commission.